Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for March. I hope everybody's doing great. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Aquarius out there. So guys, if it's not resonating, check your other signs and placements. See if your messages might be there. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse. So as always, get in where you fit in if it is resonating. But as always, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aquarius? Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you are starting out with justice. You have the Queen of Swords and the Hangman. So you're waiting for justice in a situation. This could be karmic justice. This could be something to do with the law in some form as well. It's really funny because I've been getting this justice card a lot in the readings already this week. With the Queen of Swords, you are definitely on guard here. I feel like your boundaries are up. You're vibrating pretty high though, and that's really good. But you definitely want justice in a situation, and you're waiting for that. I do get the feeling like your boundaries are really high because you could be dealing with a situation that you've been feeling trapped in, whether that's by your own doing or by someone else. But I just get this feeling that if you were to try to, come out of that, there would be some sort of, in your view anyway, there could be some sort of toxic behavior that would occur because of that, or something that could hurt you in some manner. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who's in Aquarius energy. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords. So the person who's in your energy is feeling overwhelmed and burdened right now. They know where they want to go, where they want to be, but they're not quite sure how in the world they're going to get there. And they do feel that it's burdensome for them. This may be somebody who was, breadcrumbing you, not giving you an equal give and take, which is precisely why your guard is up. I do feel like this person wants to speak to you. But again, I'm getting that message that it could be, whatever they have to say could be stinging. It could be something that is very detrimental, or in your view, it feels detrimental. It feels like it's going to hurt, basically. So let me, and this is somebody who may be acting impulsively because they're unbalanced as well. Let's see the energy between you and this person. Show me the energy. Thank you. All right, so you have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and they have the Fool. So you're kind of seeing things differently here. This person wants to take a leap of faith into some sort of a new venture or a new beginning. You may be waiting for this person to come back, or if you walked away from them, you may be desiring to come back into that situation for a new beginning. So let me see what's affecting this connection. It looks like somebody may have walked away in some manner. It could have been just putting distance between the two of you. And that's what you're hoping will resolve. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're waiting for them to come back towards you because you're kind of standing your ground here. It's almost like what's affecting this situation is there's a standoff between you and this person. But your boundaries are really high, and I do feel like this person was not giving as much as they were receiving in this connection. Let me see the outcome at the end of the week for Aquarius. Show me the outcome at the end of the week for Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So at the end of the week, there's still going to be some sort of a loss here. Yeah, there's still some sort of a loss, a lack of stability. So we'll clarify that. Bottom of the deck is the Empress in reverse. This is underlying energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. But basically what this is telling me is that there's a feeling of not wanting to nurture the situation currently, not feeling nurtured as well by the other person. And I can see that. Now, I do feel like they want to have this new beginning with you, but they don't know how to get there. So this person could very well be coming back in to try to talk with you. It will likely be done impulsively, and I do feel like you've been waiting for this to happen. So let me see. We're going to clarify. Spirit, why is justice here for Aquarius? Why is justice here for Aquarius? The Wheel of Fortune, that's a good thing. And the Three of Swords in the reverse. So you're healing right now. You're currently healing. You've done a lot of healing. You may have had to kind of emotionally walk away from the whole situation, if not physically, in order to heal. But the good news is that you're going to get the justice because you have this Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to move in your favor with regard to, this could be a legal situation as well. But I can tell you that things are going to move in your favor, and it's going to bring healing for you and possibly for this situation. We'll see, but things are going to balance out in your favor. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Aquarius? Because I feel like you have really stepped into your power here. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus is very strong, actually. All right, so we have the Six of Wands, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So guys, particularly if there is a financial situation going on and there's some legalities about it, it's going to move in your favor. You have success. The success is actually being spurred on because of the boundaries that you've set. And you're not backing down from those boundaries. With the Ace of Pentacles, that's a new stable beginning. And it's going to be very successful because you've really implemented boundaries. You stepped into your power. Let me see why the Hangman is here for Aquarius. Why is the Hangman here? All right, Five of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there could have been some sort of a sexual situation that occurred as well. That's what this loss is related to. There definitely was an ending, but I do feel like you're waiting for a reconciliation. I get the feeling like this person may have walked away from the connection and now they're regretting it. And I feel like you've been waiting for this reconciliation. It does look like you have either a new beginning with this person or a new beginning period that's coming in. Some of you just have a windfall of money coming in. So, but I'm telling you, Aquarius, you've definitely stepped into your power in the situation. You did that through healing and through setting boundaries. And that's why you are going to get the justice that you want here, and things are going to turn in your favor. Now, let's look at this person's energy. Because I feel like this person, also wants this new beginning. But let's just double check. I just feel like they don't know how to get there. Why is this Ten of Wands here? Yeah, there it is again, the Fool. And the King of Swords in the reverse. I don't really care for the King of Swords in the reverse, if I'm being completely honest. I do feel that this person, there's some sort of a leap of faith that this person wants to take. And it is in connection to you because it's in the shared energy. But this person could have also had a new beginning elsewhere and they weren't honest about it for some of you. And that's what's caused all these problems. I do feel like in some manner, this person could be blaming you for the problems. Like, if you hadn't done what you did, then they wouldn't have done what they did. But that's a narcissistic way of viewing things. Let's see why the Six of Pentacles is here in reverse. Again, we have the Empress in reverse. Now, that's in your underlying energy. And we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. All right, so I definitely see that there's been a break here. There's this person pulled away, and now they're wanting to come back in. They want to communicate. They want to heal the situation between the two of you. This is somebody, though, that may not have been very honest with you, And they could have been gaslighting you and saying, oh, well, I did what I did because of you. You did this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, don't listen to that. And it doesn't look like you are. This is somebody who was not nurturing the connection. They weren't given an equal give and take. They could have been rather cold. It stems from a lack mindset. Even the dishonesty that I'm seeing here is stemming from a lack mindset. So this person has been, taking but not really giving. I feel like you were the one who was giving more and more, and this person was just taking everything that you would give them, but they were not, they weren't nurturing you. They weren't giving you what you were giving. And I think they have realized that. This is what they want to talk about. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Ace of Swords, another communication card, and Temperance in reverse. So this person is still unbalanced. That's why they're going to have this impulsive behavior. I do feel like they are coming forward to communicate with you and to bring clarity to the situation. I also feel like they have some clarity now over their own behavior. And I feel like that is something that they're also wanting to discuss, to talk to you. They may have some things to tell you, though, that you're not going to like. This is somebody who also was receiving messages from Spirit, but they were unable to hear it. They weren't listening to their angels, to their guides. Let me see. You could be dealing with another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a Sagittarius. Pisces is also here. Show me the energy between Aquarius and this person, please. Don't get too hung up on the signs, guys, because we literally have them all in our charts. All right, we have the Queen of Cups reversed, the Two of Cups, and Justice. So this person is going to give you the justice that you're seeking. And it's because they want a new beginning. Yeah, they want a new beginning. They feel like you're angry with them. And that's part of the problem. They feel like you're angry, that you're not open to talking. But it's not going to stop them from coming forward. There is a lot of love here, Aquarius. I see that. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. Strong Libra energy, too. But I feel like you love this person. I feel like, Aquarius, you were more giving in the connection. And this person is now realizing that they messed up. They messed up by not nurturing the connection, by not giving. But they do have love for you. It's just that this person by nature is a little bit dishonest, and they tend to take less than they give, or more than they give. So they can be a little bit manipulative as well. And they do have a tendency to gaslight you and try to convince you that you're the one who's doing that. I do feel like you love them, though, and you do want to heal the connection, and you are going to get the justice that you're asking for in this situation. So this person is going to do that because they want to bring this back together. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is the Seven of Wands here? The Sun, the Five of Wands, and the Strength card. Yeah, clarity is coming. Clarity is definitely coming. This person has received clarity. They know exactly why you're standing your ground. And I do feel like for a few of you out there, there could have been competition. This person could have introduced competition into the scenario as well. But it's taken everything that they have to come forward. I feel like this is a very prideful person, very proud person. Strong Leo energy here as well. But what I'm seeing is that there was definitely conflict here. And you've made a decision. You're standing your ground on that decision. And I do feel like they're going to have to work for this. So it's kind of like, how do I word this? you want to reconcile with this person, but you're not going to be reaching out to them. There's nothing on your side that is saying, I'm going to reach out. I want to talk to them, so I'm going to call them. You're waiting for this person to reach out to you in the proper way. They have to come correct, and that's where you're standing your ground. That's where you've put up these boundaries. So, and I say good on you for that. It is going to take a lot for this person to do so. They have had some insight into what, you know, is going on with them. They are working on themselves as well. So that's positive. So this break actually did work in your favor. Let's see why we have this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Show me why the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse for Aquarius. Yeah, your stance appears to be that, you know, you're wanting the reconciliation, but only if they approach you in the right way. All right, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands reversed and the High Priestess in reverse. This is somebody who is not very insightful into their own behavior, but they're beginning to understand that, you know, they have really screwed up here by not nurturing this connection. So they are working on themselves. I don't see them as being a hopeless case, but you've been experiencing a lot of loss. They too have been experiencing a lot of loss during this break. That wait, because you're waiting, that wait is over. It's gonna very soon end. I don't think it will end by the end of this week, but it is going to end. I see your energy as wanting a reconciliation because you have feelings for this person, but you're not going to approach them. And you've really dug in your heels here. You're like, no, you're either going to approach me the right way or just stay over there. Don't approach me at all. But that wait is coming to an end. And I do feel like this cycle where you're both feeling this deep loss, I do feel like that is coming to an end. For some of you, there's something to do with this person may have been married. Now, this isn't for everybody, but for somebody out there, you've got a situation where this person is married and there's legalities. This person may have been hesitant to end another connection, but I do see them doing that, but not by the end of the week. Yeah, but they are taking that into consideration for those of you that is a situation. This and in that situation, this person could be influenced by a very negative female force, whether it be a mother, a baby mama, or maybe a spouse. I don't know, but there is a negative force here that this person is trying to heal from. Yeah, and it's a female, you know, or at least a feminine. It could be, they don't have to be a female, actually. It is a feminine energy, though. So that's for some of you. I do feel like this person's going to reveal some of this to you. They're going to come forward. I do think that they want to provide clarity to the situation. They may tell you some things that you're not going to like to hear, though. And they're worried about that. I can see that they're concerned. That's part of the problems, not knowing how to get to this new beginning. But I do feel like they're tired of waiting to talk to you. And I do feel like they are going to be coming forward. Bottom of the deck is the World card. This is underlying energy, and it does indicate that there is a cycle here that is closing out so that a new cycle can begin. So if you are of a mind that you want this reconciliation, and I can see that a lot of you do, then this is your reading. I do feel like this person is going to come forward. You just may not like everything that they have to say. All right, so let's pull you a oracle card. All right, so we have emotions. It's all about alchemy, processing, and sensitivity. It says honoring the flow of all the emotions. So let's read that. All right, so your affirmation is, my emotions are honored, processed, and healing. Emotion, energy in motion. Emotions must be allowed to express, flow, and transmute, not be neglected, overflowing, or left stagnant. Navigating emotions can be tricky, but above all else, they must be honored. They must be processed, and they must be respected. This doesn't mean that we give in to the whims of every emotion we feel. We still have a responsibility to use our better judgment when deciphering them. For instance, emotion feels while the intuition knows. Get curious about them. Where is it coming from? Why am I feeling this? How can I better move through it? If you are sensitive, you must protect yourself from getting lost in the chaos of emotions. It can be too much. Sometimes they send us spiraling into deep despair or joyful naiveness. We must find the balance of the body, mind, and soul. We must learn emotional intelligence. This is why writing can be beneficial in making sense of our emotions. Words are spells. Writing can help us organize both our thoughts and our emotions, soothe ourselves back into balance, understand and release them along with tears, and help us figure out how we can best move through them, and then decide the right action to take. Pulling the emotions card tells us that there is a flow that needs to happen. Something internal is affecting our external world and is calling to be processed so we can live our fullest and most enriched life. What action can you take to transmute these emotions? All right, Aquarius, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and until I see you guys in your next reading, namaste.